Smörgåstårta is Sweden's famous sandwich cake that is super creamy, and you can choose any flavor you like. Common examples are shrimp, salmon, roast beef, and many more. Today I'm bringing you the shrimp filling recipe with salmon toppings. Let's prepare first the sandwich filling. Starting with the green onions, finely chopped it, maybe around 5 leaves for the size I'm making, which is 4 sandwich slices as the base and 4 layers. You can always adjust it depending on the size you're making. You can use either chives or leeks, whatever is available in your kitchen. Anyway, it's not really a big deal because the flavor is not far from each other. Then, next is the hard-boiled eggs. Since I have small-sized eggs, I'll have 6 pieces. Then cut it finely or coarsely depending on your liking. Me, I would prefer not so fine. Anyway, it will be softened when we put the remaining ingredients later. Then, the main star of the filling is the shrimp. I have here 270 grams of pre-cooked and peeled shrimp, so I'll use half of this on the filling and the other half will be on the toppings. Coarsely chopped it, or if you can see, these shrimps are the smallest, so I think it's fine to put them whole. Then you can really feel the whole shrimp when you chew. Then I have to add 250 grams of creme fraiche, 250 grams of mayonnaise, same amount. Creme fraiche is creamy, mayonnaise is more like sweet. So combining them together makes it taste so good. To get a balanced taste, of course we have to add salt. Not much though because the shrimp has saltiness already. And of course black pepper. Mix it together until it's well blended. And I almost forgot, we have to add lemon zest, about half a lemon. Lemon is an excellent complement to seafood, thus making the sandwich beyond perfect. Set it aside while we prepare our bread. So, start by cutting the edges of the bread, and you may be asking why. Aside from the cake looks great when it's perfectly square, for me it's also because the edges are hard and they have kind of different taste from the middle, probably because it's a little bit burned. You can also use any type or kind of bread you like. So I have my 4 layers prepared, and let's start. 4 slices first as the base, and I'll arrange it in a perfect square. Then spread the first layer of the filling. Make it evenly distributed as much as possible, and slowly the moisture will be absorbed by the bread. Then do the same until to the last layer. You can actually use round bread here and it looks great too. Or you can arrange the bread in rectangular form. For example, if you are serving it in a party of quite a lot of people and it happened you are the host, then you can make a very long rectangular smörgåstårta, which is quite impressive. Then down to my last layer and cover it with another 4 slices. So I'll coat it with cream cheese, and this time I'm having 400 grams of cream cheese for this size. Just coat it evenly as much as possible and in the sides too. Finally, it's all covered, then we start our garnish. Now for the garnish, it's really up to you how you want to do it, so it will look pretty outside. But for now, I'll be using cucumber on the sides. If you have cheese grater or peeler, you can use it. And we start by grating the cucumber to achieve this super thin, long slice. You can also slice the cucumber in any type you want if you feel it looks cool and pretty. Then I have to stick each thin slice all around the side until it's fully covered. You can also put the long, thin sliced cucumbers horizontally, whichever is favorable on your side. Then, finally the toppings. I'll put the salmon first on the farthest edge of the entire cake. I have here a pre-sliced smoked salmon, and I just have to arrange it like this so it looks pretty and appetizing. Salmon looks really elegant, aside from its pleasant and savory taste that is mild and satisfying. Next is boiled egg. I will need 3 eggs here, and I'll slice it thinly using egg slicer, or you can just cut the eggs into wedges as well. Then I'll put it next to the salmon. I'm probably not the best in decorating, so feel free to make yours better. Then I'll lay my shrimps in the middle. I'll put some thin lemon slices towards the middle. Then put some greens on the side of the lemons to contrast the colors, and tiny cucumber to give more greens. So this is it. And if you love seafoods, I believe this is heaven for you. Look how the filling is set in between the bread slices. Beautiful. I hope you enjoy and really appreciate if you consider subscribing. Until next time.